Hi there, my name is Jason Perkins. I'm an attorney that specializes in Georgia workers' compensation cases, and I want to welcome you to another episode in my Georgia workers' compensation video series. In this series, I provide you helpful information about an area of Georgia workers' compensation law in a matter of minutes. Today, I want to speak to you about, do you have to attend a functional capacity evaluation, or what's known as an FCE? You may first have a question about what a functional capacity evaluation is. Basically, it's a test that's normally performed by a physical therapist or occupational therapist that attempts to determine what your functional capacities are. What does that mean? It means what you can physically do. How much can you lift? How long can you stand or sit or walk? How much can you carry and for how far? Can you climb stairs? Can you climb ladders? Can you squat, kneel, bend? Can you do certain things with your hands repetitively? So it basically looks at anything that you might do in a work environment. Tests generally last 2 to 4 hours. Sometimes there's functional capacity evaluations that you do on consecutive days. So the question may be, when your doctor orders a functional capacity evaluation, do you have to go to it? Well, in a Georgia workers' compensation case, you probably need to go to the functional capacity evaluation. When your doctor orders this, they're generally looking at what should your limitations be when you return to a work environment. If you are refusing to go to functional capacity evaluation, there could be some chance that your doctor just says, well, go back and try to do your regular duty job, even if you might not be physically capable of doing that. Doctors often rely on these functional capacity evaluations in setting what your restrictions should be in returning to work. Now, I'm not saying that I think that these functional capacity evaluations are completely accurate. What I am saying is that doctors like to use them in order to determine what your work restrictions should be. So otherwise, the doctor has to basically try to lay out those restrictions themselves, and that can be difficult to do. Many of them would rather rely on the functional capacity evaluation test and running you through all the different parts of it to determine what your specific restrictions should be. If you do refuse to go to the test, there is some chance under Georgia workers' compensation law that the insurance company might try to suspend your workers' compensation benefits. So there could be some risk associated with failing to attend. If you do have some specific concerns about the test, then I would recommend that you address those with your doctor. Many of my clients in the past have had concerns about whether they may get injured further from performing the test. And that's certainly something to discuss with your doctor and possibly also with the physical or occupational therapist who would be performing the functional capacity evaluation. Hopefully they could address your concerns and make sure to reduce the risk that you may suffer from further injury. I hope you found this information about functional capacity evaluations helpful. If you have, please let me know by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. You can also comment on it. I'd be glad to hear those and reply to them. If you'd like more information about Georgia workers' compensation law, I recommend that you visit our Perkins Studdard Workers' Compensation YouTube channel. You can find all the videos from the workers' compensation video series there. There's over 100 of them at this point. And if you have some specific questions, you can certainly reach out to me about setting up a free consultation. I'd be happy to do that with you, and there's 2 easy ways to set one up. The first is by visiting our website, www.perkinslawtalk.com, and you can find the consultation request form there and just complete it and submit it, and somebody will contact you to get a consultation scheduled. The second way is by just calling our office at the phone number on the bottom of the screen, and someone there will be happy to speak with you and to set up a consultation with me. I'll see you next time with our upcoming video in the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. In the meantime, I wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injury.